Yep.
All right, okay, thank you to all three of you again. We'll be back after game 4, but we'll be celebrating OG's victory in the championship.
Prepare
or can Liquid
for battle.
hold on? Let's find.
Fighting for their playoff. Pocket pick. Do you like the Lone Druid? Do you believe in his majesty, the Wraith King, formerly a skeleton?
Ooh, they both fit the game, the draft so well. For Liquid, a lot of early pressure, great timing around the Radiance. For OG, it's a great way to react and have a defensive carry once you get that reincarnation online later on. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup. This empowers the TA so much, having the lifesteal. One of the kind of interesting stats about last game is that they actually got more healing out of the Vlads than they did Sunray. That's how good lifesteal can be in Dota 2.
Yeah, and they are dire side. It helps them to take Roshan a bit earlier. It used to be a kind of common pocket strat we saw for some teams with the Ursa Wraith King duo. Don't so much see it anymore, but also definitely not to hear your game planning for if you're Liquid. So, you know, panel maybe thought some pocket picks would be saved for TI6. I'm sure they still have some other things prepared, but this is certainly a new trek because this time we don't have a crazy clash at the Bounty Ruins. It'll be a calm grab, one for each team. So no two for this time around. We are going to see early skirmishing here. Crit's in pretty far. Mind Control and Kuroki usher him away.
They're recognizing that Crit wants to disrupt Kuro's jungling capabilities. He wants to get in there to block a camp.
Oh, bottom lane, Moon. He's had such a good showing this series. Could be in big trouble here. Bottom nose, but Tumble Man as a Sakuchi cooling down. One more auto attack through the trees. Gets off the salve. Juking, but it's not enough heal. The salve gets canceled. Moon's in a lot of trouble. And Matumba Man gets the body block out in front. Jerax continue to pursue. Can they bring him down? He even pops the fairy fire. He's using up all his ammunition just to live in Matumba Man. One more Sakuchi forward. Can Moon make it out? Body block again. He needs a couple more auto attacks. The Tango as well. Can they kill him? No, he lives! The boy that lived.
And look at this, Matumba Man, 0 CS. Bottom creep wave pushing out. They've completely lost creep equilibrium here. Moon can suicide, then TP back, and he's gonna get level 2.
Meanwhile, Mind Control will heave. So Lucky's got a crush, but the stomp beats him to the punch. The Sunray's still going. They chase. He will make it out. Both offlaners getting punished. So Moon, as you mentioned,
this is great for Moon.
Will suicide, but the lane is pushed.
Oh, he got the side pull off, so the range creeps aren't going to go to Moon's way. He's only going to get one creep's worth of experience, but the creep wave is completely pushed up to his tower now, guaranteeing a level 2 when you're in this 1v2 setup against a strong laning carry. That's where this Weaver pick is kind of the answer to the previous 2 games lost. They decide they want a hero that can get more involved early on, as well as have more laning presence. They can actually zone Moon out using this hero.
Round 2 under Mind Control. The stomp's there once more. This time the crush on both as well. Slardar already chewing through that region at a rapid clip. And, I mean, looking at the way these offlanes are going, Gods, do either of these heroes need to go to the jungle? We don't see an Iron Talent for Mind Control. He did try to start in the lane. Moon so far not willing to give up on bottom. Is there a point where they just say screw it?
For Moon, it comes perhaps around the level 3 of Disruptor, when there's a Disruptor as well as Weaver who can go on you and kill you. For the starter, you don't really want to go to the jungle because you have the Enchantress on your side. You want to pressure the lanes.
And speaking of which, there is a tornado now top. Gonna be making life a little pesky for No Tail. We'll see Mind Control also suiciding to neutrals. Still no first blood though.
Yeah. He can't. We've seen the top lane. He only survives when he has mana for the Slithering Crush. So
does buy the Quelling Blade. So both teams with a moment to think here. Pretty even in the early game.
Well, we'll see how things pan out here. ET so far, the pick that got through, which Crit has not got to play yet this series. Looking for that level 2 so we can have that long range initiation with the Echo Stomp.
We're back underway. So OG still committing to the full tri lane for now. Slardar slowly making his way back along with that tornado, forever chasing No Tail. And in the mid lane, TA is still falling slightly behind, but Miracold's still holding his own here at these early levels. No entangle yet for Fata.
I mean, I love Fata just uses a Savage Roar just to get a deny on a range creep.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, it's, I mean, 30-second cooldown, you're not really being ganked. Well, I'd say that he might be getting ganked soon if he's not careful. Crit is nearby.
There's a stomp available. He can do it from the high ground with the ward to give him vision, but Enchantress is coming in right below the Elder Titan, so KuroKy guarding these lanes pretty nicely. Bottom lane, our Bat Rider for Moon is in trouble. May end up going down here. Well, he's gonna survive, but he's getting his levels, gods. As bad as this lane looks for him, he's getting experience. The Slardar also doing not so well. He's only level 1, close to level 2, but Moon, as bad as it looks to blow through like 300, 400 gold in regen, the experience is what really matters here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to have that jungle taking capabilities, and he's even putting a lot of pressure on this bottom lane. Jarek's swooping through, looking for him in the trees, but Moon's made the journey back to the fountain.
Been a quiet start for KuroKy on the Enchantress. Is there like an area he should be focusing right now?
It's hard because TA mid is somewhat immune to ganks if you have the refraction up, and that's something which you're just going to play around, knowing there's an Enchantress on the opposing team. Initially, Kuro sends the Tornado Creep top to try help mind control out, but he hasn't really been able to get much out of this lane despite that, so I think Kuro does need to get involved and be aggressive, but OG.
Stomp on the creeps. Crit gonna try to hit one, but gets denied by the Hellbear Smasher. Creeps killing their own.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hopefully they don't come after us next. OG. Just tiny back in the tri-lane. We still see that 1v1 mid. Lone Druid is level 5 though, so there's the potential for an entangle now. Maybe we see KuroKy start to set his eyes on the TA, but not at this moment, as Miracle does have a haste currently bottled.
Yeah, until that haste is really out of the picture, I don't think any kind of kill there is feasible, even if they TP in a disruptor. But top lane OG could try and set up on mind control. Sunray level 2. The level 3 Phoenix is really where the kill potential of the Phoenix gets amped up, and Fly can look to set up on this top lane, or even potentially mid lane where action is about to unravel if Kuro can grab a creep or two.
What's he gonna get here? It will be a troll trap for him. Still doesn't look like an easy kill with that haster in the bottle. And a TP on Miracle as well. So he's pretty ready for this early pressure. Just slow opening in the laning stage. 3-course farming well here on the Dire side. OG getting the better as far as the CS goes. A bit more spread for Liquid. But
Liquid have the jungle, I guess, so they're actually a tiny bit of a overall net worth lead, but really at this stage you're looking at both lineups. Perhaps Liquid slightly getting less than what they hoped for out of the early game, since the Enchantress rotations haven't worked.
Moon, this could be trouble. He's trying to run. The bugs are on him currently. Jerax glimpses him back into the waiting arms of the Weaver. He gets caught in the cage. This time, I don't know if Moon makes it out. He does pop the sticky napalm. Jerax starts to drop pretty quickly. Miracle's on the hunt. The first blood will go the way of Team Liquid, but they're going to lose Jerax as a trade. So Miracle, a quick drive-by for him. Nets him a kill. They'll give the experience to Fly, and immediately that TA will make another move. Where is that move? Matumba Man poking Fly bottom. It's just going to be back to farming mid, and Enchantress descending on the top lane during this time. He'd love to kill the Wraith Queen before he hits level 6. Mind control. Gonna pop the sprint. Now the slow comes out. The crush is there. Where's the supports? Bat Rider's forced to TP in and try to salvage this. A quick Hadouken, then the stun. Is it going to be enough as No Tail retreats? It looks like it will be, and now Moon might be able to get a kill. There's the glimpse back. Even Jerax joining the fray here in the top lane. 6 heroes rotating all over the map, and then Crit will make his journey back.
Both teams
But in the end, just 1-1.
counterpunch after counterpunch. You see an initiation, your Wraith King Moon's like there, okay, I gotta save my buddy, and then it's Disruptor TPing in like, okay, this bat's about to kill my Kuro Edge, let's TP in and save things. So
Those 50 gold TPs.
yeah,
Everybody's on the move now.
Radiant's middle tower
Overall,
is under attack.
good news for OG is that Wraith King doesn't go down pre-level 6, and even if he was level 6, you don't really want to use that 5-minute cooldown reincarnation for just a gank like that this early on.
So Ancients are being stacked up here for the TA. Or no, sorry, was that for the TA? I guess not. No, just creeps being stacked for the Dire side for now. But definitely something that they can look to take advantage of as the game moves along. OG do have some pretty good clear there in the jungle. They can also rotate the Wraith King to farm and give the lane to a support. And that's really been the key for them, is Phoenix getting good levels, or Crit last game on the Lion. So I imagine we'll see them make that move fairly soon.
Yeah, No Tail's really good at just spreading the wealth amongst his supports, and more importantly, getting their level 6s online. So for now, Liquid again setting up top. Kuro's Enchantress though has just been very low impact so far. That can always very quickly change. And off lane from Mind Control hasn't exactly been a very friendly place, with OG camping 3 heroes top constantly.
As for Fada now, looks like
Glimpse back bottom. They've gone in on Crit.
Make a move here, but it's close to the tower. Crit turns it with a quick stop. Matumba Man has the time lapse. May need to commit it. No, he wants to go in. The Sunray coming through. We'll drive them away. It's a 3-hero rotation though, for very little ventured by Liquid. That frees up the other lane, where Lone Druid starts to work on the tower mid. We do see the Slardar getting some farming experience up towards top.
And again, there's a response. The TA TP's bottom because of the glimpse, and then instantly someone's there to TP mid to protect the tower from Fata's pressure. So, nice bit of play coming out from both teams. Very reactive game from both teams. It's not really been a passive game by any means. Both teams are looking for kills. It's just the defensive play coming out from the supports and offlanes has just been on point.
Do you feel it favors either team? It's even numerically. Does that give either team an edge?
Neither team has a draft built around the early game. Yes, Enchantress, you want to find those successful rotations, but you look at the big picture with Liquid's draft, with Slada, Lone Druid, and Weaver, your timings come around the rate.
They're having that miracle job.
Let's see where
they're going to hit their stride in the mid game. Levels, hitting level 6 on Phoenix, having the Batrider later on.
They stun Kuroki top. They're going to use the Sunray to bring that Enchantress low. Not sure if they're going to have enough damage to get the kill, but it revs up. It drops him almost immediately. Bambi could be dinner. No Tail is looking for the stun. Good jukes by Kuroki for now, and there's action in the mid lane while this is all happening. He pops to the trees. He heads away. Finally, they will finish him off, but that came at the cost of a TA. Overall, certainly a big win here for Team Liquid, and they transition immediately into a push.